Blessings and welcome to Wallflower Healing. I'd like to thank you for choosing me. Today I'm back with a message for my divine feminines. This message is going to be called Divinity. No worries, this is a long message, people, so everything that's going to transpire during this reading is in the description box below. So please take time out to check out the timestamps. Anything you'd like to know about me is also in the description box. So here at Wallflower Healing, we start off our divine feminine readings with channel messages. So I really didn't think that I was going to have a reading for y'all today. I just thought I was going to chill. I was like, oh, I didn't have any channel messages. And I was about to go about my day, about to make my breakfast, and it was just downloads. 9 a.m. just started coming. So channel messages, had to write them down because it is a lot, as you see, right? I guess after I do these messages, I'll go into the reading for the signs, air, fire, earth, water, to give you your divinity message. All right. Oh, I need to, how can I forget? Today is the passing of the late, great, divine feminine Betty Shabazz. So rest peacefully to her spirit, her soul, her essence, and everything she did for us. All right. And before I begin, I need to let every divine feminine know that your words matter. I'm going to say that again for you ladies. Your words matter. Your words matter. What you speak matter. Choose your words wisely. You don't always have to speak either. You don't. So your words matter. All right? So this channel message is different. It's about divine femininity. It's about unity. It's about us coming together and understanding another aspect of our divine femininity, which is motherhood. Now, some people are mothers. I'm not a mother. I don't have any children. I mother a lot of other things outside of a life right now, you know, but I'll get into that on another day. But these are the messages I need to speak about that. So team has 4 letters. All letters are different. They create a different sound, unique shape, and serve its own purpose, creating harmony. For some, this is relatable to the 4 of Wands. Allowing each of these individuals access to power they wouldn't be able to obtain individually. No one is above the other except the T that transcends it all. Village. There is VILLAGE. Now, when I see the word village, that is 7 letters, you know? As I always say here, on the 7th day God rested. But I was shown village broken down. I was shown VI, I was shown LL, then I was shown AGE. When I see LL, I saw LL as a portal. If like a pathway of hieroglyphs, a doorway. That's what I saw LL as when I was shown this message. And I'm like, all right, break it down to me some more, right? So VI in Roman numerals is the number 6. 6 in tarot is the lovers, it's communication, it's Gemini. We are in Gemini season right now. But in Latin, it means with force, right? Then the 2-2, ooh, I said that on purpose, the 2-2. So 22 is an important number to somebody. Well, I just heard 22 savage, but 22 is an important number for somebody, but it's really LL, and it depends on how you look at it, because you could look at it as 1-1, which is 11, which is justice, or you can look at it in Roman numerology, which is 1-1 equals 2, and 2 is the high priestess, and the high priestess sits in front of the doorway, you know, in front of the veil. So with that, I see equality, justice, and the high priestess, right? And then age. What is age? Age is a distinctive period, it's life. So then I was told to tell you guys, do you want to be a part of a team or a part of a village? I'm going to ask you guys that question again after what I just said to you. Do you want to be a part of a team or part of a village? Pause. I paused at 4:50. There's a reader who associates herself with blue flowers. My love, you are gifted. You are chosen, extremely chosen. Back to it. The number 7 resembles the greater sign, greater than. You know, greater, that what? Do I have a pen? All right, let me show you the greater than sign. That's the greater than sign, right? The number 7 resembles that sign, and it's always associated when we were young with alligators. And alligators and gators are part of, I'm seeing the now Egyptian energy, you know what I mean? Anyways, we're not going to go into that. And the Nile Egyptian energy as well as Louisiana. 2 places that hold sacred spirituality, right? Let's keep it moving. There are 7 days of the week. There are 7 wonders of the world. There's the lucky number 7. And the 7th chapter in the Bible is the chapter of Matthew. Look it up to see what that chapter is about, right? Now, why else are these numbers important? I was trying to understand. I'm like, all right, I understand team. You broke it down to me. I understand what a village is. I understand team has 4 words. I understand number 7. I understand village has 7 letters, right? Not words. Team has 4 letters. Village has 7 letters, right? So to me, I'm like, how does this relate to my divine femininity? What do I need to know about this? As a divine feminine, we reproduce. We're the creators of life. So what happens with our children at 4 years old? What happens with our children at 7 years old? At 7 years old, your frontal and your temporal lobes grow more than any other time in a child's life. At 7, your frontal and your temporal lobes grow the most that they will ever grow in your life. This is associated with your coordination, your balance, your motor skills, time, communication. This is how you flourish. Meanwhile, at 4 years old, your cortical regions, your prefrontal cortex, and your temporal lobes are developing. Now, your cortical region is in relationship to language. Ooh, somebody wants me to shut up. Your prefrontal cortex is associated with attention, your impulses, and reactions. And your temporal is associated with your memory, your emotions, and your understanding. Rewind if you need to take it back. Rewind if you need to take it back on what I just said. Now, if you nurture these time periods, you will awaken that doorway, that genius, that high priestess, that balance in your child by the age of 7. Now, then I'm like, okay, I told them that. What else? And I'm like, they're like, well, what's prohibiting that? What's prohibiting, wow, I have to say a race from accessing their full motor skills, from accessing the highest potential? I am not a doctor as I continue with this message. I am not advising anybody what to do with their child, how to heal their child, how to medicate their child, how they raise their child. I am relaying channel messages I received. You can take it with discernment, okay? At 4 years old, your child gets a booster shot. This is supposed to help with tetanitis, whooping cough, polio, measles, rubella, right? Now, what's in that shot, right? So, it's so many chemicals in that shot, ladies. But I'm only going to address 3 because I don't have time, and this is not a learning seminar, right? So, there's aluminum phosphate. What's the reaction of that? Reaction of aluminum phosphate, it can cause coughing. But what's also interesting about aluminum phosphate is that they use this like if you have a snake problem, right? Very interesting, right? The snake in the Garden of Eden, right? If you have a snake problem, they put aluminum phosphate around your house, and it's a repellent for snakes. So that's one. But there is a large correlation between aluminum phosphate and Alzheimer's disease. I'm going to say that again. They don't put that much in us, supposedly they say, but there's a correlation between that and Alzheimer's disease. Now, they also put aluminum hydroxide, heartburn, stomach ulcers. This can create seizures. It can also make your bones soft and where you're not receiving enough vitamin D, you know? And then they also put sodium chloride. Sodium chloride is AKA salt. Now, we need salt. We definitely need salt in our body, but I lost the word. I don't want to say balance, but whatever. We need salt in our body. It helps transport nutrients to certain nerves and muscles, but it can also associate with fluid loss. So this vaccine, this booster shot that children are getting at the age of 4, when they are developing their language, when they are developing their attention, their pulse and their reaction, their memory and understanding, is given to them at that age. And it's associated with Alzheimer's disease, which is associated with memory, right? It's associated with bone and muscles and memory loss. It's very interesting that they give it to children at that age. I don't know why I have to tell you guys that. I also have to say that some children start puberty as early as the age of 7. And that's when they usually can start with the flu vaccine. But now we have to remember that from the ages of 7, 8, and 9, there's usually no shots. And there's always that little riddle that's 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. Not just 7, 8, 9, but number 7, 8, 9, right? I guess that was it. Like, you can interpret these messages how you feel fit, but this is what I need to say. Then it went on to next message. And it told me to tell you, your mind is a terrible thing to waste. The United Negro College Fund, right? Your mind is a terrible thing to waste. See, I feel like they always tell us to protect your mind, protect your thoughts. Absolutely. Absolutely. You can't do anything without clarity. Mental health is very important. It's extremely important, and it's overlooked in many communities. But you must, my divine feminines, you must protect your womb. You must protect your womb, my ladies. Listen to me. Confirmation. You must protect your womb. There's some of you off script now. Scripts. There's some of you that don't have children like me, and you may feel like, why? And it's not the time. Listen, everything happens for a reason. And I'm not saying that some women who had children, they made a mistake. I will say that there's a lot of women that had children with men and knew that that man wasn't the one for them. That it wasn't a divine union. It was mostly based on flesh and things of that nature, right? So don't compare yourself or feel ostracized or idolize other people's relationships, situationships, or circumstances. Protecting your womb is beautiful. Continue to protect it. All right. 1334. I finished that message, I guess. That was weird. Open a message. All right, so we're going to get into the messages for my divine feminines. I feel like I need to give a collective message after what I just said at that channel message. So what's the message for God after that channel message? There's a lot of things I want to say, but I can't say. So I just want you guys to understand what I'm not saying. Try to understand what I'm not saying. After that channel message, what's the message that I have for my divine feminines? And now, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing. Fix your thoughts on what is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and admirable. Think about things that are excellent and worthy of praise. Philippians verse 4:8. Read that again. And now, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing. Fix your thoughts on what is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and admirable. Think about things that are excellent and worthy of your praise. My Third eye going off right now. All right, so what is this? I feel this energy from this deck. What do you want to say before I get into the individual messages? What do you have to say before I get into the individual messages? Ooh. Pleasure? What does pleasure come with? Pain is pleasure, and pleasure busts pipes, and you look like I like the rough type. That's Maya and Jay-Z, Case of the X. And that song is about being tempted sexually. Even though I want to see how you put that thing on me, I can't let you get the best of me. And it came out in your feminine energy. And there's a full moon behind it, an orange full moon. Orange is your sacral chakra, your emotions. Ooh, at the bottom of the deck is Baba Yaga, authenticity. Okay, and the masculine energy right here. Support. Jizzle, you are supported. You have a beehive. You have a tribe of people. And I said my third eye was going off, right? Look what's on his, look at his third eye. You see it on this card. His third eye is strong. I feel like it's telling you that there's a group of women who will support your decisions. I'm seeing like sacred rocks. I'm seeing like Irish energy though, like, you know, there's certain places where there's rocks set up like in a circle, whatever, and they say it's like a portal. I don't know the name of it, right? Stonehenge? Is it Stonehenge? Self-trust. And I said Irish energy, and she has orange hair, redhead, Irish, right? You know, Irish women went through a lot of heartaches too, like African American women. When they were used, they were slaves, they were used for reproduction. Their land was taken over and colonized. I can't even say the right words, right? But you know, like, now I'm going to Australia. You know, like the original inhabitants of Australia were also black people. And you know, the Irish, they did kill off all the original inhabitants were black people. Like, St. Patrick's Day is a celebration about killing off the indigenous black people. Very interesting that I'm getting these messages. Very interesting. Yeah. Take it how it fits for you. Whatever your nationality, wherever you come from, whatever you've been watching, whatever you're getting into. And then got Hypnos again. I got this last week. Hypnos again. And Hermes communication. Whatever you're dreaming, write down. Keep a dream journal. Keep a dream journal, my divine feminines. Check out the cycles of your life and just the cycle. Wow, you need to check out your cycle when you receive certain downloads. Your cycle talking about your menstruation, my loves. Are you menstruating? No. Are you ovulating at that time? Where are you? Are you fertile at that time? Like, what's going on at the time you're receiving certain information? Protect your womb. I'm done there. All right. So we're going to go into the messages. I'm going to start with my Leos again. Wow. My fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Leos, y'all strong. I'm going to start with my Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for my divine feminines. What messages do we have for my Aries, Leos, Sagittarius, Divine Feminines? What messages do I have for my Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Divine Feminines? One more. What messages do I have for my Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Divine Feminines? Something with a CD, a disc, glasses. It's like I just see two things going like this. This is what I keep seeing right now, but it's like disc. Wow. Got the 10 of Cups. Some of you guys are about to move into a divine union. This is Moses and his wife who did everything she was supposed to do. And now she's connected to the divine being that she's supposed to be with, and his mother approves this. Yes. Wow. Okay. Some of you fire signs, just keep holding on. Some of you are already in this relationship with a divine being where you have reached the King of Pentacles energy, where you're truly connected with earth, where you're truly connected with nature, you're connected with yourself. Anything that has tried to take you out has been taken out. Anything that's old, any old relationships, anything that's no longer serving you, you have been given a new opportunity. Fawns, a fawn, a new baby, a new life. You got the 10 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. This is strong. Strong in your stability, strong in your emotions, strong in your divinity, strong in what a mother is and what a mother shouldn't be. To each his own. I'm not judging. Being divinely guided in all situations. Taking time to nurture things. Not caring what other people think about you. Let's get one on this 10 of Cups for my, the Knight of Pentacles. I like that. I love, actually, that this 10 of Cups came out with the Knight of Pentacles, because we're clarifying what this is about, right? We're clarifying this divine union that's on the horizon, that's in the making right now. That's in the making right now is what I feel like, this divine union. And how does that happen? Because you went through the battlefield. You walked amongst the battlefield. Like, you took time to go back and look at all the disasters and mistakes that you make and take note. And as you did that, you were protected. You see she has red hair too. So this really may be for a divine feminine that has red hair or doesn't like to cut their hair. Because in Indian culture, your hair is associated with your strength. I feel like this is divine, also associated with a divine feminine that doesn't believe in cutting their hair or doing something natural. Something with their hair is associated with divinity. You could have dreads. You could be natural. You don't do perms. You don't do anything like that. You could be a hairdresser. I feel like doing hair can be your source of stability, your source of income. But long story short, short story long, you're getting this union because you took the path least taken. It was, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. But the knight is moving slow because he's observing. He's taking note. He's learning. He's not in a rush like the swords to just get there. I'm going to build my stability. I'm going to take everything that I need to do to make it the strongest foundation. I don't want a quick fix. I don't want a quick flip. I want something solid and secure. I wanna be enlightened. And you're gonna get it. Oh, you got it. Let's clarify this King of Pentacles for my Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. A lot of you had to kill old relationships. It's like you were dealing with a masculine that was like a deer, you know? They always shed their antlers. But it's like you were tired of the antlers shedding and you just wanted a new life. You wanted a new beginning. And for some of you, you were dealing with masculines that had too many chances. There was no more antlers to shed. And it was just over for them. They were excluded from the divinity. They were kicked out. And now you're focusing on the life that you created with them. It could be a child, or just like the life that you created with them, literally the resources and everything that you gained from this situation, and now you're nurturing that because you can no longer nurture that situation in particular. No cards for that. That was the clarity. Let's clarify the King of Cups for my Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Feel like your mothers may have put a lot of weight on your shoulders. Look, two women, the Two of Wands. In the past, your mothers may have put a lot of weight on your shoulders, a lot of responsibilities. Some of you may be the oldest child. Some of you just may have had a strong independent spirit that your parent felt like they really didn't need to micromanage you. And they expected more out of you because they saw your strength. But for some of you, it could have been counterproductive because you feel like you missed out on a lot of nurturing. But now you're at the place of where you're birthing something new, whether it be your child or you're birthing yourself, a new phase in your life, and you're appreciative of the guidance, and now you two can actually work together. It's like you're changing your DNA. Some people are breaking generational curses. You're understanding too the balance, the duality in a situation. You may have been upset previously, or I'm telling you, this is what you need to understand. You may have been upset previously, but you need to understand that everything has light and everything has dark. If it was too dark, it would never work. If it was too light, it would never work. This is how you became one. This is how you are actually going to become into union to do what is necessary for yourself, for your lineage. Yeah, look at the growth. Look at the growth. Look at the cycle. This is the moon. Unseen elevation, unseen growth, unseen transitions. It's a cycle. You wanted something to happen at a certain time and it wasn't the time, you know? See, look, the Six of Wands. You wanted something to happen at a certain time and it wasn't the time, and now it's the time for a life to be created. The Ankh. Now you got your wings. This is the first card with the wings. Because here the mother has the wings. That's you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The person that you felt was putting you in the darkness. It could be a mother. It could be another feminine. The person that you felt like was putting you in the darkness, now you understand what it is, and now they're allowing you to come on, ride the train, to ride it, choo-choo. You know, family, Cancerian energy. Now you're able to work together. You have the victory, the Six of Wands, the wings. It's going to lead to you having your wings. It's going to lead. Look at that man. What I said before, like you can no longer wait for this person to shed their antlers anymore. You now have to focus on your fawn. You now have to focus on your offspring. Offspring can be your womb. Your child offspring can be what you're creating from this elevation, this new energy, this new frequency, this new life for yourself. And once you focus on that, you have the Ten of Cups and you have the Six of Wands. It's great energy for y'all. Right? What chakra should my Aries, Leos? Okay. Stability and security. Your root chakra. That's what you need to focus on. 1 and 1 in my channel message. That's the numbers on that card. 1 and 1 is 2. That's the High Priestess. All right? Focus on the village. Focus on the village. My Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius is right. What's the Star Seed message for y'all? I didn't take a message from God for y'all. Maybe I guess that was just a message for the collective. No, I need to take a message from God because my head hurt. And maybe somebody said, who watching and thinking that? Yikes. It's a message from God for my Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your mind in Christ Jesus. Philippians verse 4, 6, 7. This is your message. All right? Sorry about that. Now, your Star Seed message. Wait, it's not time yet. Things are being woven. And at the bottom of the deck is, wow, look at these, look at your two cards. Because I'm like, this is not making sense to me. Wait, it's not time yet. Things are being woven. What's at the bottom of the deck is karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflicts. And that makes me think of this card. So things are being woven for you to reach this. This is what's coming towards you, your 10 of Cups. You see? You're over here with God, Yeshua, whoever you believe in, about to send you back down to earth because you done transcended, you done reached your level of divinity, right? But they're like, just give us one more second because there's still some karmic energy going on over there. We still need some soul growth. There's still some polarity things. What I was saying earlier, polarity, the yin and yang. There's still some certain things that need to be worked out before we can allow this union to happen. That's the message for y'all. That's my Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. That's done at 32. All right. All right, so let's move into my earth signs. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Somebody may have a migraine. Somebody's temporal lobes are going crazy right now. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. What are the messages for my Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo divine feminine? Some of you may have fertility issues, but there could have been some things that could prevent that, but everything happens for a reason. Don't force anything. My Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgos, don't force it. Don't force it. If you had stillborns, miscarriages, can't get pregnant, blocked tubes, I don't feel like it's a restriction. I feel like it's a delay. I don't feel like you can't have kids. I feel like it's a delay. It's a mission. It's an order. It's an understanding that you have to receive before you can achieve. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. What I tell you. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and of hope. Jeremiah verse 29:11. Let me tell you this again, my earth babies. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah verse 29:11. Oh, my head is, crown chakra's going crazy right now. What messages do I have for my Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgos? What messages do I have for my Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgos? 3 more shuffles. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Stiff. stiff, tight fits, resistance. You're receiving a lot of resistance currently in your life. Because you're the high priestess. Look at that. Because you're the high priestess. Because you're enlightened. Because you know. Because you're intelligent. Because you trust yourself. The world card. Because you're full circle. You know all spectrum. This is the year of the Aquarius, right? This is your time. This is your time. You got to make decisions. Yep. You got the High Priestess, the Two of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Your intuition is telling you who you are and what you are. Some of you can't see that decisions that you have made have already won battles that you were a part of, that you didn't even know you were a part of. Your intuition has saved you from many things. You have many, many divine spirits protecting you and guiding you along your path. You don't gotta watch your back, because they watching your back. And you watching your back in your front. Highly, 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 highly intuitive beings right now. Your aura is amazing. Your glow is amazing. You're going to have a lot of people gravitating towards you, offering you things that you always thought you wanted, that you thought you needed, that will make you happy. But those things will no longer suffice for you because they are things of the world. They are worldly nature. They are not associated with your divinity, and you want to make sure you have a seat at the throne. You want to make sure you beat out passions and move into your grace. 2 cards with wings. 2 cards with wings. You have your wings. And you're actively working and moving in it. Last week, your message, I said that a lot of you are strong divine feminines and working hard to transcend divine masculines. And this is just a confirmation that you're following your intuition. That a lot of you are very old, I shall say ancient. Some of you are very ancient souls, ancient beings that are shining light on things that are lost and dark. And a lot of people don't understand why men treat you a certain way, why men bow to you, why men like you. Because the men, the divine masculine, sees your light. They see your light. They know who you are. They know what you're about. They know. They know. I'm hearing shorty low, so Atlanta energy for some people. Some of you may have lost someone in a car accident. They know. Look, this card again. Somebody made something with NASA and something with bullets. I know that's 2 complete opposites, but I need to say that. Something with NASA and something with guns. For divine feminines. Now I'm hearing Horse and Carriage by Mace and Cameron. That's Harlem World energy. But Harlem World was a very Renaissance place, was a very revolutionary place for African Americans. A lot was cultivated in Harlem, New York. Feel like that's important for somebody, Harlem. And a lot of you earth signs may be dealing with fire sign men who are now recognizing your worth and your divinity. Fire sign men, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Full circle. Full force. Full force is a group, right? Maybe the group full force. Can't even talk. You got your heart chakra and once again stability and love, like the Leos. You need to focus on cultivating what you love, and that will bring you financial stability. Not what looks good, sounds good, appears good. What do you love? That's going to bring you stability. Follow your dreams. Wow. Follow your dreams. That's all I got, right? That's for Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. All right. 9 of Pentacles, right? So let's go into, some of you feel like you're in a mental cage, but some of you are overwhelmed with responsibilities related to stability. But it's mind over matter. Your mind is a terrible thing to waste. It's mind over matter. Don't let your mind psych you out of doing something great, being something great, achieving something great. Okay. Libra, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. 41. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. For my Cancers, Pisces, and Scorpios. Divine Feminine. What is? I'm hearing Aretha Franklin. What it is? Rock steady. I'm hearing Aretha Franklin, rock steady. Maybe the name Rock is important to somebody. Or ROC. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. It's Cancer season too. One more shuffle. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Ooh. Show message. And do not be what's up with me? And do not be conformed to this world, but transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Romans verse 12:2. I'll read that again. And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Or Yeshua. Somebody wants me to say that. What messages do I have for you, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpios? Two more shuffles. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. What messages do I have for my Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio Divine Feminines? One more shuffle. Clear the air is what I feel like I need to say. Here in Solange, I'm wary of the ways of the world. 5 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Work and work and work and work. The bottom of the deck is the 8 of Swords. Don't let material possessions get you out of your element, my Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. I feel like some of you may have been black sheep, the black swan. You're beautiful, but I'm going to say this, the ugly little duckling. You know? You've been pushed aside, been treated like, you may have siblings and you feel like your siblings have received a different type of treatment, not just from family, but from the world, from society, and you're just like, what's up with that? Like, I possess the same, I look the same. You know, you probably actually do look the same, but they may just like big up a sibling more, and it's just like weird, or it's just, you're all about equality, but you feel like you haven't received equality, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's why I'm here in Solange. I'm wary about the ways of the world. Don't let those actions guide your footsteps. Don't let other people's opinions of you penetrate who you know yourself to be. Be whole and content with who you are inside, and that you know. And I feel like it's a blessing in disguise. You can look at situations where you're isolated, where you're not given an opportunity that's like, why me? Why I'm not included? Or is it protection? Is the rejection protection? It's protection, my love. You're not a part of certain things because you're being protected from certain things, because your mission is divinely guided. And everyone knows that the children are the future. We are the world, we are the children. So I feel like you may be being left out from certain situations because you're supposed to focus on your inner child, your inner yearning, your inner hurting, things that didn't get nurtured and you weren't able to cultivate as a child as you wish you were. But now that you have that clarity, you can help a child that's around you now achieve that. It could be your child or it can be children around you. You may do missionary work. You can just influence people or children. That's why you got the Five of Pentacles, because this woman was left out in the cold. But even though being left out in the cold, look who's following her: the youth, the future. So don't worry about the adults or peers or people who are on your level who don't gravitate to you, who don't invite you, who don't understand you, who don't vibe with you. That's neither here or there. What's here and there is the future, what is to come. So focus on what's to come and stop focusing on what passed. This too shall pass. Oh goodness, this is a hard message for me to get out. I'm hearing so much. All right, you need to continuously work. Three of Pentacles. Look at that, at the tree of life. Ooh, Jamaica energy. At the tree of life. It's an eclipse. Eclipses are important times for you. Crescent moons are important for you. Crescent is when it's time to collect information. It's time for you to make contacts. Tribal energy. Native American energy is important to somebody. Somebody may have Native American ancestry. Somebody is slowly tapping into their lineage, but they feel trapped by the weight of the world. They feel encaged, they feel imprisoned from stability, or they feel left out from an earth sign, even though it's the Eight of Swords. I feel like you're surrendering to earthly things, to earthly ways. Just embrace your uniqueness, embrace your differences. Because if everybody was the same, this world will be boring, and there will be no change, there will be no growth. It will be robotic. We don't want that. Embrace it. Some of you work in secret. Some of you do spirituality work. You do that in secret though. The years 1990, 1966, 1954, 1978, 2002, 2014 can be important to you. The Gemini can play a major importance in your life. Communication and forgiveness. That's what you need to work on. You need to work on your heart chakra and your throat chakra. You need to work on what you feel in your heart and being able to express that fluidly. Forgive yourself and forgive others. What Lauryn Hill say? Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Right? Listen to that Lauryn Hill song. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. They know not. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. Just start see message. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Right? It's your message. Water your garden, water signs. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, and take some time out to rest. Take a bath. Look, and at the bottom is more water for my water signs. Well and Okra elders, share your song. Share your truth. Frequency of sound, diving deep. Free Willy may be important to somebody, that movie Free Willy. Ooh, I'm hearing that song at the end. I can't think of it right now, by Michael Jackson. At the end of Free Willy, when he was free. Yeah, somebody just got freed. Somebody is freeing their soul, freeing their spirit. They felt entrapped. They felt... Somebody's part of an industry, a part of an organization that just kept them going in circles. Somebody is larger than this life, larger than this world. They have a spirit. They have a... It's so big, but you're part of an organization that's crippling you. You're part of something that's crippling you, that's not allowing you to be yourself. And you just want to be independent. Somebody wants to be an independent contractor. They want to do their own thing. They want to be solo. Do that. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Inner Earth. You see all your cards are Earth signs. All right. For my Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, right? So now we're going to finish it off with my air signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. What is going on? So there's some air signs that have fire placements. So you need to watch that. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Interesting. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Y'all cards is, Yeah, I had to do y'all last because y'all was in trouble last week. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. My air signs, right? I'm not pulling cards. I just want to shake up the energy because y'all all over the place. Y'all all over the place. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Y'all tapped into many things. Yeah. Y'all tapped into many things. That was the Hierophant. Y'all associated with many organizations. Where does your loyalty lie? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Where does your loyalty lie? Two of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Where does your loyalty lie? What are you working on? Who are you working with? Seven of Pentacles. Taurus energy. Taurus is the Hierophant. Organizations, right? Where does your loyalty lie? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You can't be teetering the fence. You can't. Loyal to some, but loyal to none. That's what I'm hearing. Messages from God for my Gemini, Libra, Aqua, Divine Feminine. Stiff. You're rigid. You're eating, you change your eating habits. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Some of y'all may have gained weight. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Sacrifices is what I'm hearing. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Timothy verse 1:7. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and a sound mind. This is my Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What messages do I have for y'all? What you being afraid of? I got somebody's mad at me. I feel like somebody's saying F you to me. I don't know why. It's just the energy. Your energy is very rigid. It's very counterproductive right now. It's like you're going against the grain. For what? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Y'all don't gotta believe me, man. Whatever you don't believe is gonna be shown. I don't got no pressure. I'm doing my part by relaying the messages. I'm following my divinity. What are you doing? 555, I saw that at. Look at that. What are you doing? What are you doing? I tell you, your energy is shifty. What are you doing? What are y'all doing? Come on. Get it together. Get it together. Like, get it together. Get it together. This ain't for all my Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but you got the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, which is beautiful, but it's followed up with the Devil. With the Devil. Where does your loyalty lie? If you like the devil, stop watching my channel, please. Stay away from me. Stay far away from me. Far. I want nothing to do with you, okay? Then at the bottom of the deck, you got the Five of Swords. You got the Five of Swords. But look at this Five of Swords. Let me tell you, who is the Five of Swords, right? Your energy. It's Aquarius. There's a divine person trying to take off, trying to fly away. And look, pulling those wings down, pulling them, trying to plug somebody like a chicken. Don't want to see somebody soar. Don't want to see somebody go off. Trying to bring them down. Why? Because of this devilish energy. They smile in your face. Backstabbers. Backstabbers. I'm sorry. If it's not your energy, this is the energy that's around you. They smile in your face. Backstabbers. Look. This is the face she presents to someone. Very calm, cool, collected. But underneath that is devilish energy. Evil. Evil. This y'all energy. Talking about somebody else's energy. Why would I do that? Everybody else, I've been reading directly to them. I'm reading to y'all. What y'all doing? What y'all doing? And then you got the Hand of Fatima. That's the challenge for y'all. Y'all reading is different. You've been shown everybody that's dying. You're walking down the battlefield. You see the corpses. You see everything falling apart. You see it. You see it. Stop wearing the color black all the time. Black absorbs darkness, absorbs all bad energy. Wear lighter colors. Add some colors to your wardrobe. You're slowly walking down you're walking through the cemetery. And the whole point for you to go down this cemetery, the whole point for you to be there is so you can get a new perspective, a new source, a new energy, a new mind frame. But some of y'all are in the cemetery dealing with grave dirt and doing crazy shit. Some of y'all are like, took an opportunity where you saw something fail. It was an opportunity for you to have a new perspective. But it's like you were an opportunist to make the situation, to try to bring the situation down even more. You thought it was a welcome into devilish activities. You thought it was an opening door to... No. 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 Then you over here, the Five of Swords, trying to pull not trying to stifle somebody's opportunities. Not trying to let somebody go where they need to go. Not trying to let somebody ascend. That's crazy. Because you feel like you're left behind. You feel like I'm still down here. I'm still grinding. I still got to do it. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. I'm not allowing you to move into that union. I'm not allowing you to have that opportunity. What's up with that? I don't like this. You need to work on your ascension. Look, the Six of Swords. You need to cage that devil in. It's the hand of Fatima. Your divine masculine is going through the same thing as you. Look at you. You're walking down the battlefield to see all the corpses, and he's walking down his path, and the devil is over his shoulder. The Reaper's waiting for him to mess up to take him. Y'all both going through the same thing. But look at him. He's transforming. He's putting up his shield towards the devil. This is Ace of Wands. He's enlightened. Your divine masculine. He's working on himself. He knows his double creeping and watching him. He knows. What's this Ace of Wands? For the Hermit. A new beginning, allowing you a new perspective. You had an opportunity to have a new beginning. It could be with a Virgo. You have the opportunity to have a new beginning with someone. All hands on deck. Yes, 4 Wands. You had the opportunity. What's this double card about? The Truth, the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords with the Chariot. The Empress popped out. It's like the devil is clarified with the Ace of Swords and the Chariot. You got clarity on who a certain person was. You got clarity on an institution. You got clarity on who a water sign was to you. You got clarity that certain people have been withholding the truth from you about how a situation has been moving. The Year of the Ox is important for somebody. Who's this for? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Y'all got me riled up. I don't like that energy right now. The Year of the Ox is important. It could be a Capricorn. It could be about your money. But the years 1949, 1961, 1973, 1985, 1997, 2009, and this year, 2021 is important. Yeah, it's been a lot of conflict. You're realizing, or you may have been a chameleon, changing your colors to fit in, causing conflicts. A lizard, a cold-blooded reptile. Take it out with fists. Is this your energy or somebody else around you? Because this is not, I don't like this. Out of all my divine feminine reads, this is what y'all got. Y'all in 2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row. Y'all crazy. Chameleon, cold-blooded reptile. Who are you loyal to? Because reptiles change their color and whatever depending on what they're around. You know what I mean? To obtain their wish fulfillment. It's a big snake. It's a big snake in this situation. Years 1953, 65, 77, 89, 2001, 2013 are prominent for you. I don't know what else to say, y'all. Yeah, it's time for a new beginning. Y'all need to take a whole new leap of faith. Y'all need to pray, meditate, cleanse your aura, ask for forgiveness, repent. Because what's up with that? You've been living in a fantasy. You've been having a lack of rationality. Very irrational. Very irrational. You've been causing conflict with somebody because they're speaking the truth. Because they can see things that you can't see. Because they have access to things you don't have access to. Because they're moving in their truth. They're moving in their grace. They're not focused on taking somebody else's wings down. Shoot, I see a divine feminine. I'm looking like, yes, soar. Yes, and you know, when you're done flying, I would love for you to come back down and teach me how to fly. Because I got my wings, but I'm not too familiar with them yet. That's the type of energy you're supposed to be in. That's the type of energy you're supposed to be in. Not this combative, competing, me against her, like Seven of Wands. Look at that devil again. You creating this, and now you're going to allow your child. Some of you have children. Some of you have been acting like this since you were a child. You need to protect your boys. If you have male sons, protect your boys. But I feel like your boys know what's up. See, the thing is, though, I'm concerned about your kids because they laughing at the devil. They tempting the devil, but there's no real protection from them. They got a wand. They got the passion, but they don't really have the protection. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we got the strength, the Seven of Cups, the Moon, and the Six of Pentacles. It's like, I'm worried about the young boys. Yeah, if you have sons. Sacrificial lambs. Yeah, the Five of Swords. Sacrificial lambs. Very interesting energy. Okay, so I said your masculine is down this path, right? And you see the devil's tempting him. But then I said I'm worried about your son because the devil's after him too. Watching, right? And then this is what comes out. These cards. The first card is like, when he gets older, he's going to have the strength to tame the lion. Maybe to tame a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. He's going to have the strength. He's going to be gifted with these divine gifts. Definitely. They're going to invest in him. But who is investing in him? Is it of the light or is it the devil? Who is investing in his child? It's deceptive because then you see how he tamed this lion here, but then the lion watches him do some deceitful shit and kills this cheetah. The lion's watching. The lion is the sun. The lion is Ra. The lion is God. If you want to go into tarot, if you want to go into spirituality, Egyptian texts, right? So it's like God gave him all this strength. God was like, I know your dreams. There's a lot of hyenas. There's a lot of bad energy. We're gonna make an investment. Some of you are doing like magic, like goats, sacrificial lambs. Five of Swords. Injustice. Look. This is going to be your justice. You better change up because your lineage is about to get effed up. That's what I need to say to y'all. Y'all need to change up because your lineage is about to be effed up. Effed up. What's going on? What's going on, my Gemini, Libras, Aquariuses? Focus on pleasure, envy, do y'all last and y'all still on this. Stay out of your addictions. Stay out of your addictions. Whatever you're addicted to, let it go. Or at least try to. Baby steps. I can't say you could do it overnight. Obviously. And one more. What's going on? Irresistibility. Cycles. Stay out of your addictions. Stay out of your addictions. Irresistibility and cycles. Chariot energy twice with this Helios. You can't resist playing on people's emotions. You can't resist moon magic, moon cycles. You can't resist a Pisces. You can't resist a Scorpio. You can't resist a Cancer. Who are they to you though? Why do they want to connect with you? Is what you need to be asking yourself. Why do they want to link up with me? Is it love? Why? The Knight of Wands. In and out. It's not love. The Knight of Wands. What did I tell you? It's not love. The Knight of Wands and the Moon. The Moon came back out twice. Listen, y'all better stop playing games. Y'all better stop playing games. Some of y'all are island ladies. Some of y'all from Trinidad. Y'all better stop playing games with people's dreams, with people's emotions, wearing masks, with these rituals. Y'all better stop playing games. The Magician. The Moon and the Magician. The Moon and the Magician. Y'all better stop playing games. It's magic. It's magic all right there. Y'all better stop playing with Satan, y'all. Y'all think this is a game. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Wow, y'all crazy. Limitless. Some of y'all could be a part of the LGBT community. But I feel like when your chakras are aligned, anything is limitless. You're capable of doing anything. This is that Scientology energy too I'm getting. Somebody definitely is a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius that practices Scientology. Limitless is like cycles because it's an infinity, and then you got cycles. You trying to control the cycles. There's an energy here. Somebody's trying to control the cycle. Somebody's trying to control the outcome. Thanos energy. Thanos trying to get all the rings. The Infinity War. Limitless. You want all the power. Greed. Last shuffle. Dark Horse, Katy Perry. The child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. You know who you're a child of, right? And then you got the same card that water signs got. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So y'all could be air signs with water placements, or your air signs dealing with water signs. Or air signs playing on your family. Playing on your family dynamic. That's what you're doing. You're playing on your family dynamic, some of y'all. Cut it out. Please do. And then look what came back out over here. The Chariot. Just sitting out over there. Family. Family matters are very important. Alright. Y'all got me riled up. I don't even want to keep reading. I hope this message helped. I hope I tapped in. Even if I tapped in and you don't like what I tapped into, it's the truth. You know? Take what resonates, leave what does not. Hope there was some type of guidance for you. I thank you for choosing me. All information needed about me is in the description box below. In the meantime, in between time, I'm sending you all nothing but love, peace, and light. Until next time.